right. This is Guardsman Crass, Cadian-born. Formerly of Cadia, anyway. Command wants me to record my personal history for file. Never saw the point in that. History's written in scars, not paperwork. But an order's an order. So here we go. I was born on Cadia. That used to mean something. Still does to me. Growing up there wasn't childhood. Not the way off-worlders think of it. We were defenders from the moment we could stand. Drill, discipline, las guns too heavy for our arms. That was life. You didn't complain. You didn't question. You learned to fight because the alternative was letting the galaxy burn. And Cadia never broke. We were proud of that. I started regiment training early. Too early, some said. But that was Cadia. The Eye of Terror didn't care about birthdays. Then, the fall. I wasn't deployed. Wasn't on the front. I was still in the damn training halls when the world came apart. The pylons shattered. The sky tore open. Everything we'd ever been told could happen happened too fast to understand. I didn't see the battlefield, but I saw the aftermath. My brothers, cousins, friends, gone. Snatched by the warp, crushed beneath collapsing bunkers, vaporized in the bombardment. Names I drilled beside for years disappeared in minutes. I've heard people say Cadia died that day. No! Cadia lives in those of us who walked away. We carry it because no one else will. Hive Guide training. After evacuation, I was assigned to Hive Guide duty. Most hivers get lost in their own home stacks. Not me. The hives, they made sense. Layers shifting, tunnels opening and closing, bulkheads cycling like lungs. Most folks panic in that kind of place. I didn't. I'd grown up navigating defense grids and drill yards larger than cities. A hive's just another battlefield you can't see all at once. If a squad needed to get somewhere, no matter how twisted the route, I got them there. Still do. The warp storm. Then came the warp. We boarded a Navy transport for redeployment. Routine. Simple. Should have taken days. Instead, well, warp storms don't care about schedules. They tear at time like wolves tear meat. Inside that storm, hours felt like years. Voices whispered things no one should hear. Lights went dead for stretches we couldn't measure. Some men aged overnight. Others came out younger. Some didn't come out at all. As for me, I came back wrong. Not corrupted, just displaced. Like time slipped a few teeth on the cog and left gaps where memory should be. Don't ask me what I saw. I don't know what was real, or what was meant for me to see. I only know I walked out alive when many better men didn't. Why I keep fighting. Cadia fell, my regiment shattered, my family's dust. But I'm still here, still carrying the rifle, still doing the Emperor's work. I fight because someone has to, because that's what Cadians do. Because if I don't, then the ones who died had no one left to carry their names forward. I'm Crass, Cadian-born, Cadian-bred. And even if the world's gone, even if the fortress is rubble, even if time itself tried to break me, Cadia still stands. In me. Command wants another evaluation. Fine. I'll keep it simple. Cadians aren't known for poetry. These are my thoughts on the others. Nothing polished. Just truth. The Zealot. Her faith is admirable, I suppose. But it's blind. Too blind. I respect the Emperor as much as any soldier, but faith alone doesn't stop a bolt round. She charges into fire like the Emperor himself is going to reach down and catch her. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. I trust in my gun, my comrades, and the Emperor. In that order, she flips the list upside down. It'll get her killed one day. But I won't deny this. She's hell to follow in a charge. Chaos doesn't know what to do with someone who wants death more than they do. The Ogren. Brick. Him I like. After every damned mission in the Hive, when we're half poisoned from the fumes and half deaf from the gunfire, Brick and I hit the commissary. If it's got alcohol in it, Brick will drink it. If it doesn't, Brick will still drink it. We swap kill counts. He always wins. Hard to compete with a walking battering ram. He's simple, sure, but he's steady, strong, loyal. And when the line breaks, I'd rather have him beside me than any number of fancy-dressed officers. The Arbiter, Talos. Him, I don't care for. Look, I'm a soldier. I understand discipline. I understand rules. Hell, I understand punishment when it's earned. But Talos takes it too far. Everything's an infraction. Every action's a crime waiting to happen. He watches us like we're already guilty. We're an instrument, shaped, sharpened, and pointed by the Emperor. But Talos, he thinks he's the grindstone. Like we're meant to thank him for scraping our edges raw. He's good in a fight, I'll give him that. But he makes the air heavy whenever he walks into a room. The Psyker. His power is something else. Terrifying, if I'm honest. He can tear open reality with a thought. He can melt a traitor's brain before they take a step. And he can probably do the same to me if I say the wrong thing. So yes, I'm cautious around him. People give me looks for spending too much time near a Psyker. I can't blame them. Warp energy clings, does things to a man, but he's a good ally on the field. Just not someone you want to sit too close to during mess. The Hive scum. I know next to nothing about him off mission. He stays in his quarters, mixes toxins, breathes fumes, probably illegal ones, definitely unhealthy ones. Smells like the Underhive never left him. But on the battlefield, he's a damned animal. Not in the stupid way, in the sharp way. A Wolverine, like the old Terran stories. Small thing, full of teeth and fury. Happiest when tearing something bigger than itself apart. He's unpredictable. But predictability isn't everything in a firefight. Sometimes chaos fights chaos best. Final note. We're a strange squad. A mismatched set of broken edges. But we survive. And in this age, that's worth more than reputation.